Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Hey, sign with Zuffa if you can. Jermell Charlo, Jermall, Demetrius Andrade, Rashidi Ellis. Make the move. Even Jaron boots Ennis. Get on over there. I know it's not possible for some of these guys, but we're going to have a conversation because Zuffa Boxing makes sense for these fighters, man. You know, the shit, you got Dana White over there, backed by Turki Al-Sheikh with the Saudi money. They're trying to centralize big names, control matchmaking, pay fighters guaranteed big checks, keep them active, build pay-per-view stars, reduce promoter politics, all the things that you want to see what happen in boxing. And that's exactly why these fighters need to be over there, and they need it right now. Now for the twins, man, Jermell and Jermall, talk about the lost money era. You know, what they missed with DAZN, a lot of dough. Now they were making money at PBC, but when DAZN entered boxing, they offered massive guarantees, gave fighters long-term security, built brands. AJ Canelo, even Daniel Jacobs got over there. He fought on DAZN until he retired. He made so much money over there. He said, I'm out. But the Charlos, they stayed in the PBC ecosystem, became inactive, missed years of peak earning power. They had some personal stuff going on as well. But the bottom line is them twins, as athletic as they were, champions, they never became crossover stars. Never understood that. Instead of 10 to 15 million per year, they got long layoffs, fewer fights, smaller buzz, less leverage. And I want to hear about the Canelo fight because the Charlos just haven't been as active as, I as a fan would like to see them. But I think Zuffa worked for them now. Now I know they got PBC and these guys are loyal to Al Heyman, and hopefully Al Heyman is okay. You really don't hear anything about him. You don't see him. He's always been like that, but I've heard he's had some health issues over the last couple of years. I don't know the story, but I do know when it comes to Zuffa, they offer guaranteed fights, big Saudi money, global exposure, real matchmaking pressure, activity, and if they can't get you a fight within 6 months, they pay you a full purse anyway. So they're not going to sit here and just because they can't get you a fight and you don't get paid. No, they will pay you anyway. So for the Charlos, they need momentum, they need relevance, they need money now, they need structure. Yeah, they got dough, but nobody want to keep, pulling from what they got thrown to the side. No, they need to keep adding to that. Especially the way them two brothers are, man, and the way they fight. And Zuffa could give them, 3 fights a year? 2 minimum? And the third one, if they can't get you one, they pay you anyway? They can sort out some legacy fights. They give them a clear direction, massive purses, global branding. So this is the last prime window for both of those brothers, in my opinion, because they ain't getting no younger. You know what I'm saying? Now, Demetrius Andrade, the most wasted talent. Problem, he had high skill, low exposure, poor matchmaking. His career stalled. He was and still is, well, I say he was a beast. Right now, I don't know. Sad case. Most avoided. Them early years, man, avoided by the elites, fighting low-profile opponents, losing star power, losing fan connection, just trying to chase big fights, and it just, nothing really worked out for him, you know what I mean? But right now, it's a chance. Well, he's still got a little bit of a leg to stand on to get with Zuffa. Zuffa needs skilled villains. Zuffa needs to be able to market personalities. Zuffa forces matchups. Zuffa can help Demetrius Andrade. He becomes high-level chess piece. He's a title threat. At least, for the Zuffa title, he probably could win that. But there's still it's kind of weird what they're doing with sanctioning bodies. But Andrade is still a threat, and he's definitely, if anything, could be a gatekeeper for elite fighters. But I still think Demetrius Andrade is a threat for anyone. Him going up in weight, challenging David Benavidez, I don't hold that loss against him. He was doing whatever he could to try to get a fight against any and everyone. It's just really sad what happened to him. Some people are going to say it's his own fault, but I think it's a little bit of poor decision making, waiting a while for fights, and then just people not wanting to fight him. I mean, there's nothing he can do. He can't make people fight him. Eddie Hearn couldn't get him a fight for anything, and they had money. So right now, when you take a look at it, without Zuffa, Demetrius Andrade, I mean, he's already fading away. Probably be totally faded out without Zuffa. His elite status, I think that's kind of gone now, and he's becoming forgotten, which is unfortunate. But with Zuffa, he gets relevance again. Then you got Rashidi Ellis, career in limbo. I don't know what he's doing except being a sparring partner for people. His issue is he has good talent, no big fights, no clear path, no hype, no momentum. Zuffa, again, would put him in real fights, build him as a contender, give him structure, give him guaranteed fights. Rashidi Ellis needs to get active. He benefits the most because he has the least to lose, needs a platform, needs a storyline, needs activity. Zuffa could literally save his career. I think he and Andrade are kind of neck and neck. But Andrade has definitely accomplished more than Rashidi Ellis. Now, the whole thing with Boots and Matchroom, look, we know Ennis is with Matchroom. They just signed a long deal. But if you take a look, Eddie Hearn and Matchroom just haven't been able to make the big fights. The legacy fights, the unification for Jaron Boots Ennis. He's been at 154 and he's just been there twiddling his thumbs. Matchroom just can't land him. And I don't know what it is, why they don't have the leverage. I don't understand. They're competing with other promoters. PBC Top Rank, Golden Boy. Now they got, Turk Al-Sheikh doing his own thing. So it's just frustrating to watch what's going on with Jaron Boots Ennis. Talented, dangerous, just stuck. But Zuffa, which Eddie Hearn and those guys can work things out, I wouldn't be surprised if Zuffa was like, hey, he's with you. He can come fight on our platform. We'll pay him this. Of course, Jaron may have to pay Eddie a little fee or something to go fight. But shit, it could all work out because Zuffa would force opponents. They would pay the opponents. They would control the schedule and create super fights. So Boots under Zuffa, shit, he could become the face of the division, especially the face of Zuffa. Real pay-per-views, real tests, real money. But we all know he's with Matchroom, and more than likely that won't happen, especially with all the lawsuits going on. But I just tell you, Matchroom with Boots equals stall. Zuffa with Boots equals a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Because under the Zuffa model, it's Saudi back. There's the money factor. No network wars, no promoter wars, central control, massive guarantees. For these fighters, shit, this may be the last big payday window. Boxing politics kill momentum. Zuffa offers that reset button. You know what I'm saying? When I think about Jermell Charlo, money and activity, Jermall, relevance and legacy, Demetrius Andrade, exposure, matchups, Rashidi Ellis, career revival, Boots Ennis, super fights and control. Again, it's just a conversation. I know some of this stuff can't happen. We're just having a conversation. Now, if they don't move, they risk long layoffs or continued layoffs, forgotten status, missed money, missed legacy, younger fighters passing them, and losing leverage forever. They need to think about what they're doing because Zuffa is aggressive, centralized, funded, organized, and ruthless. Perfect for stalled elite fighters. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm looking big picture, so it is what it is. Zuffa is the building. And the building is building its own ecosystem, its own Pawn Stars, its own stars, its own pay-per-views, its own ranking system. They're doing everything internally. They got their own world going on over there. And these fighters can join early, get preferred treatment, get built, get paid, get remembered, or stay stuck in boxing politics. I think they should go, whoever can, should go get that money. Shit ain't about loyalty, it's about money. That's what Conor Ben, his situation is different. But I understand him getting that money. But still, his situation to me is different because of what Matchroom did for him. But at the end of the day, go get your money. Try to get your legacy or cement your legacy. It's really about timing. Got to strike while the iron's hot. It's about survival of the fittest, activity, and relevance. And for Ellis, Andrade, Charlo, the Charlo brothers and Boots, I understand not all of them can make this move that I'm talking about, but Zuffa is the cleanest path, the richest path, the fastest path, and the most dangerous path, the most honest path. And where they going to make, again, that Wu-Tang cream cha-ching ching dollar bill, y'all. Man, y'all keep cool. We'll see what plays out. Because the zone wave came through with that $1 billion and so many fighters missed out. It's another opportunity to make that money with Zuffa. We'll see who does what. Keep cool, I'm in the breeze.